Finally, we arrived in Melbourne. When we walked around the Melbourne street, weather was amazing, and whenever I took pictures, everything was masterpiece. For our first meal, we went to the famous pasta place called Universal Restaurant. Next day morning, we went to the well-known brunch cafe called Hardware Society. It was a two-story cafe which was decent and large. Coffee, dessert, and all the menus we ordered were pretty good. Well, since Melbourne is famous for amazing brunch food, we went to another cafe called White Mojo. The place was cozy and clean. The food was good, but the desserts were quite sweet. So if you don't like sweet, I recommend you try other dishes. After brunch, we went to the famous shopping street Block Arcade. We did window shopping, but since everything inside was so beautiful, we enjoyed a lot. There was the central square of Melbourne called Federation Square nearby. Because there are many restaurants, museums, and so on, it is one of the main places you must visit. Also, there is an art street called Ho시어레인. You can see amazing graffiti arts on the wall and the graffiti performance in the spot. And then we went to the Victoria State Library, where everyone should visit for sure. All these pictures are beautiful, but you have to see how amazing it is with your eyes. This perfect symmetry makes me feel so comfy. If I live here, I will come here and study every day. Next day, brunch again. But since I went here a long time ago, I'm sorry I forgot where we ate.
말씀하면 돼요?
네네네.
알았어요.
네.
Jesus fucking Christ.
응, 3,500원 순삭? We went to the random sushi place nearby for dinner. Place was cozy and sushi was good. For dessert, we went to the famous pancake place called the Pancake Parlor. There were many kinds of high quality pancakes, but for me it was a little too sweet. Next day, another brunch place, Higher Ground. It was my favorite place. And we had dinner with a friend who worked in Melbourne. Today, we visited the Shrine of Remembering. This place was built to honor the First World War veterans. And most of all, the reason why we need to visit here is that Australia participated in the Korean War, so you can see the word Korea is engraved on the wall. Also, the park nearby is so huge and beautiful. I highly recommend you to visit this place. For dinner, we went to the handmade burger place nearby. It is called Burger Love St. Kilda. The burger was a little greasy for me, but the quality was really good. I personally love the chips. We had some drinks in the cocktail bar called Hopscotch on the way home to chill more after dinner. go to Melbourne, you can enjoy the Cookie Monster's performance. On January 18th, we went back to Sydney. We had Korean food for dinner because we missed it a lot. Next day of the crazy night, we went to the grounds of Alexandria. It has a beautiful scenery and garden which was connected with the restaurant. The garden was full of the frozen themed decorations. To be honest, the restaurant had beautiful look, but food wasn't good enough. Maybe it will be good for Instagram only. And then we went to the prestigious University of Sydney where my boyfriend had studied. It was huge and beautiful, and at some point it reminded me of Hogwarts School. We cooked dinner in my boyfriend's house. We made tteokbokki, pancake, and chips, and my boyfriend made a beef Wellington for us.
김치랑 같이 먹고 너무 맛있다. 먹을래? 너 접시 좀 가져와.
That night, I went to the casino for the first time.
$50. 와,
Today, we walked around the Sydney street. We visited the St. Mary's Cathedral and chilled around the Harbour Bridge. Today is the last day before we go back to Korea. So my boyfriend's parents made a special dinner for us. There were duck, crispy pork, cabbage, and prawns. It was my first try of Hong Kong food and I loved it. I appreciated them to invite us for amazing dinner. Thank you, Auntie and Uncle. Today we take a plane. We went to the Bear Witness located in Rose. It became my second favorite brunch place. Our last dinner in Hurricane's Grill. Actually, it is my best barbecue place in Oz. Now, it's time to leave Australia. It was such an amazing trip. Goodbye, and I will miss you, Australia. Thank you for watching my video. See you next time.